everyone. Let's talk about meditation today. So, basically, what is meditation? So, meditation, which is also called as Dhyan Yoga, it is an ancient method which was practiced by the sages and Rishimonis in India a really long time ago. And as we all know, that there are several benefits of meditation, such as it helps in improving the brain power and it helps boost the immunity system. And there are many other benefits which are scientifically proven by the researchers. But today I'm going to talk to you guys about those benefits of meditation which are not scientifically proven by the researchers, and yet they are powerful enough to turn one's life around. So I'm going to talk to you guys about the spiritual benefits of meditating. So when these Rishimunis and sages used to meditate, they used to attain moksha. Now, moksha means to relieve oneself from the cycle of birth and death. Now, if you take a close look at our lives as well, our lives are actually made up of these cycles. Sometimes our life is really positive and we are on a high, and then sometimes our life hits the rock bottom, and sometimes our health is good, sometimes we feel really low. So all these negative things that happen in our life are mainly due to two reasons. First reason is either our higher self has chosen those negative things to help us grow spiritually, or second, it is because of we chose to repay our karmic debts through the negative things that we go through. Now, what is karmic debts? So, karmic debts is basically karma, and karma is basically the actions that we take. So, we all know that what we sow is what we are going to reap. So, karmic debts are basically our accumulated karma that we have to repay. So, we might have done something in this lifetime or the previous lifetime or before that, and all this karma they accumulate and they become our karmic debts and they come to our present lifetime. So, one sure short way of coming out of the cycle of positivity and negativity is to meditate. Now, this has been told by Shri Krishna in Bhagavad Gita that a person who begins to meditate will liberate himself from his karmic debts. His karma will turn to ashes. So once you begin to meditate, you rise above your karmic debts, and when your life starts becoming more positive because of that. So that is one huge advantage of why one should meditate. Now, this Rishimunis and sages, when they used to meditate, they used to become Trikal Gyani. Now, Tri means three and Kal means time. So, they used to have this knowledge about all the three times, the past, the present, and the future. So, a person, when he begins to meditate, his intuition, his spiritual powers, they begin to grow, it begins to awaken. Meditation awakens the spiritual powers of a person, because basically we are all spiritual beings and we all have spiritual powers which are latent in state, and once we begin to meditate, slowly and steadily our spiritual powers begin to awaken, and intuition is one of that spiritual power which has been gifted by God to all of us. Now, if you look at a person who does not even meditate, will have that amount of gut feeling, or will actually experience intuition at some point in his life. So once you begin to meditate, you begin to listen to your intuition more clearly, because your intuition or your inner voice is basically God's voice. So our life is made up of the decisions that we have made so far. So if today I'm here, I might have made some decision maybe 5 years ago or 10 years ago, because of which I'm here today. So these decisions related to our career, related to our relationship and business, are really important decisions which have the capacity to turn our life around for better or for worse. Now imagine that you are taking that decision based on your gut instinct, based on the inner voice that you listen to. So there are really no chances of you going wrong because of listening to what God's voice has to tell you. So it is said that prayer is we talking to God, and meditation is we listening to what God has to tell us. So once you begin to meditate, you will be able to listen to God's voice more clearly through your intuition, through your inner voice. And intuition is basically a muscle. The more you listen to your intuition, the more it grows. So that is one big advantage of why you should meditate, to awaken your spiritual power of intuition. Now, The third main advantage of meditating is that it boosts your immunity system very much. So, the diseases that we have in our body are mainly due to the emotions that we couldn't contain inside of us. So, when you begin to meditate, you will draw a boundary beyond which your emotions won't overflow. So, a person who begins to meditate, he will come back to center as soon as possible, even if he has extreme feelings. I mean, those feelings won't go beyond that set boundary, and no matter how much you begin to overthink, how much you begin to you know, feel sad, your emotions won't go beyond that boundary, and you will come back to center as soon as possible. And because of that, you will have less physical problems, less physical issues in your body. Because if you would have noticed that when you're very happy, when you're very happy, you you start feeling that strength from inside, that strength and willpower to do things in your life more efficiently. So, and on the other hand, when you're not feeling happy, when you feel sad and when you feel low, automatically you start feeling feverish, and you feel depressed. You know, you tend to attract cold and flu and all types of allergies towards yourself. So basically, these diseases are the emotions, the extreme emotions which we are not able to contain inside of our body, and they tend to come out by the way of diseases. So once you begin to meditate, you will have control over your mind and your emotions, which in turn controls your body. And it has been said that right now the earth's consciousness is rising at a rapid rate, and if a person begins to meditate in this era, then he will reap the benefits of meditation really sooner than the sages that used to meditate in ancient times, because of the rising earth's consciousness. Okay, so if you have not already started meditating, then I would highly suggest you that you begin to meditate. At least take out 5 minutes out of your schedule and work your way up to 20 minutes. And please share this video with your friends, your family members, so that they also understand the spiritual benefits of meditation. And please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.